Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sabarisharan Kandasamy, Editor-in-Chief Chemical Science Review and Letters, and I am also working as a postdoctoral researcher in Institute for Energy Research, Jiangsu University, China. Previously, I was worked as an assistant professor in Vaishya College, Salem and MGR College, Hosur. Now I am going to talk about ethical issues in scientific writing. This will cover on plagiarism, copyright, and authorship. Today I am going to talk about common ethical issues in scientific writing. So what is scientific writing? Scientific writing means your research original data was written by your own words and also can use the scientific terms wherever it is needed. Let's speak about ethical issues in scientific writing. When the research is published in a scientific journal, its results are recognized. The review, including peer review, always justify and claim the techniques, originality, correctness, and new novelty method and areas of interest of the publication. Ethical violation occurs intentionally due to lack of information or ignorance of basic rules. So what are the common ethical breaches? Means data fabrication and falsification, plagiarism, redundant publication, and duplicate publication. What is data fabrication and falsification? Presenting not real or true data to obtain a desired outcome of the experiments or to avoid an undesired outcome or results. Few researchers manipulate the experiment data. So what are the problems? Diminishes the trustworthiness of other research, wastes the time of other researchers trying to copy the exact results of research, decreases communal confidence in science and research. So plagiarism. What is plagiarism? Is a word kidnapped from other sources. Also, it came from a Latin word. It means to stealing the other ideas by using different ways, and also called as a copyright violation and also called the theft words. Dishonesty of intellectual property, real textual copying of another's work whether published or unpublished, deliberately including the images or work or ideas of another obtained through the privileged communication process, for example, review process. So what are the types of plagiarism? First one, direct copying, indirect copying, cyber and digital plagiarism, ideas, self-plagiarism. So, what is direct copying? It means verbatim text in exactly same words used in your paper. Next one is paraphrasing. The same words but paraphrasing. Same words but the paraphrasing. So we need to change your own words. So what is mosaic? Get words from different sources and join together and put your manuscript. That is called mosaic. The next one, cyber and digital plagiarism, means the HTML files format collected from different sources and internet. The next one, ideas. For example, someone published the images table. So suppose you are going to take images and tables and put your manuscript. That is also plagiarized. The next one is what? Self-plagiarism. Once it is published, your paper, the same content or words are repeated again in your next paper. That is called self-plagiarism. Why do people plagiarize? Ignorance, unintentional. That means due to lack of writing skills, lack of knowledge of scientific ethics, intentional, lower chances of getting caught, faster way of writing. So how to avoid plagiarism? Use your own ideas. Use your own ideas and opinion. Paraphrase, Cite your sources, for example, book, journal, article, blog, website, and also use quotation marks. Use plagiarism checking websites to detect any accidental plagiarism in your paper. Then next one is important one, reading scientific research articles. Most of the new beginners don't know this point. Reading scientific articles will make you good writer and thinking scientific words. Most of the serious scientists and professors are recommended to use many articles. It means at least 2 papers per day. While reading an article, don't skip any titles. So must read from title to conclusion. Someone reading abstracts and conclusion. However, this habit will not make you good writer. So reading scientific article is one of the way to avoid plagiarism. You can think your own way. Next, zero plagiarism is the best policy in most of the journals. Most of the journals follow this zero plagiarism. However, some of the academic agencies allow up to 7 to 12 plagiarism. 7 to 12% of plagiarism. The readers will confine the current policy of their own institutions. It will change according to different publishers. So what is redundant publication? Special type of plagiarism replication or copying published material with new or unpublished data. This type of plagiarism happens when the publishing first an abstract, for example conference. Why redundant publication is a problem? First one, copyright. Next one, increased odds and risks for viewers on the originality of data. Makes systematic regular connection and correction difficult. Uncertainization of results. It amplifies the outcome and generates problems for meta-analysis studies. So what is duplicate publication? Suppose your words are published in English language. Someone translated your English language through any other language is called duplication. For example, English to Chinese, Spanish, like etc. Copying a publication of and using it as a similar article already published, it is classified as plagiarism. This has same problem as redundant publication. Sometimes there may be special case such as translation of an article in non-English language or mother tongue. So conflicts of interest. It means all authors are requested to disclose any actual or potential conflict of interest, including any financial, personal, or other relationships with other people or organizations within 3 years of beginning the submitted work that could inappropriately influence or be perceived to influence their work. Any situation that can lead to non-assertive conclusion by an author. These can be due to money, grants, contracts. It can also arise when reviewing a close colleague work. Also possible conflicts of interest should be disclosed. So authorship. When we writing the papers, giving the authorship is very important. Number of papers very important in scientific career. Often difficult to establish who merits to be listed as co-author. Authorship. Coordinate the compilation and submission of your manuscript. Responsible for all communication. Sometimes corresponding author is the most senior author. Ensure recognition for all players, co-authors, acknowledgements, and also obtain approval from all co-authors. Co-authors should have made an important contribution to a given paper. Conception and design of experiments. Acquisition of data, analysis and interpretation of data, drafting the article, revise the paper before submission or during the revision, final approval of the version to be published. So acknowledgements should be given to the people who are involved in technical aspects writing and advice to a particular research. Suppose when you are writing the paper, someone helped your manuscript or any technical instrument help, you can put their names in your acknowledgements. So order of co-authors. Based on the contribution, the importance should be given. Coordinator, supervisor always has to be given last contribution. First and last position are the most critical. Alphabetical order should be used when equal contributions of authors. Ethics in the peer review process. So reviewing is the important one in publication. The reviewers are asked to have a rigorous review of the research paper and evaluate the paper based on the originality of content, research, and provide an opinion about the adequacy of a manuscript for publication. So, what are the duties of reviewers? Evaluate a manuscript objectively, critically, and honestly. Next, write constructive, helpful reviews, not engage in plagiarism, identify to the editor the areas in which the reviewer is not an expert, contribution to editorial decision, promptness, maintain confidentiality, standards of objectivity, acknowledgement of source, and disclosure and conflicts of interest with regards to authors. So other issues, data access and retention. Authors may be asked to provide the raw data in connection with a paper for editorial review and should be prepared to provide public access to such data. Fundamental errors in published works. When an author discovers a significant error or inaccuracy in his or her own published work, it is the author's obligation to promptly notify the journal editor or publisher and cooperate with the editor to retract or correct the paper. So, reporting standards. It means authors of reports original research should be present an accurate account of the work performed as well as an objective discussion of its significance. So copyright. So copyright means what is the difference between copyright and plagiarism? Plagiarism means kidnapping and thus refers to the use of someone else's words or work as one's one. Copyright means infringement is selling another's work or commercially exploring it without the proper rights to do so. So copyright is a form of protection provided by the laws of to the authors of original works of authorship, including literacy, dramatic, musical, artist, and certain other intellectual works such as poetry, novels, movies, songs, etc. This protection is available to both published and unpublished works. Copyright protection provides benefits in a number of ways to the owners or author to claim the economic rights, and the creators has rights to control when materials are copied or duplicated and produced used in public broadcasting online. So who can copyright their work? The author can copyright the work as the author copyrights his work. It becomes the property of the author and nobody can claim the rights of the work or produce the work in duplicate unless written permission is obtained from the author. The author has the full rights over the copyrighted work. So what are the online tools for authors? So these are the online tools: online plagiarism checkers, online free grammar and spelling checkers. So mostly the plagiarism, if you use in free online version, you will find the less plagiarism. Suppose if you use in original licensed version like Turnitin, Authenticate, you can predict 100% of plagiarism wherever it occurs. So grammar and spell checkers, the mostly we are using Grammarly, a good source to find the grammar mistakes and spelling, punctuation, the passive voice misuse, etc. I have showed the model checking for plagiarism X checker. This is showed 32 percentage of similarity index. Suppose if you are going to submit this paper in any reputed journals, the journal editorial team will reject your paper. If any doubt before submission, you can check the similarity index and change your own words. Then you can submit into the journal. Most of the journals doing initial screening once get manuscript from authors, so we should avoid this basic error in plagiarism as well as scientific writing. This one is for alternative check manuscript. This showed how much similarity index, then where it can be taken by different percentage level. So peer-reviewed and national journals will not allow more than 15% of plagiarism level. So we need to careful to do this. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for the great opportunity.